Hello. After watching my previous video on isolators, I know you all are very eager to know more about isolator. So we better get a move on our video. So here is a quick review on what we have learned in the last session. A circuit is disconnected by isolators when. Now choose correct answer out of these four options. Yes friends, the right answer is B. There is no current in the line. If you have any doubt, just click on the eye icon above, which will give you a clear idea of previous session. Isolator is one type of switching device. Main function of this is to isolate the circuit. The disconnector switch is not proposed for circuit control, but it is for isolation. Isolators are activated either automatically or manually. It is used for opening an electrical circuit in a no load condition. This no load switch is classified into different groups. This classification is based on number of poles, location of equipment, and operation of contact breaking. Let's go through one by one. According to number of poles, it is classified as single pole isolator and triple pole isolator. According to operation of contact breaking, isolators are divided into three parts, three groups. First one, horizontal type isolator. Second, vertical break isolator. And third, pantograph type isolator. We can also classify isolators as per the location, like bus side isolator, line side isolator, and transfer bus side isolator. Bus side isolator is a type of isolator that connects by the major bus, where line side isolators stay connected by a feeder in line side. Transfer bus side isolator stay connected by the major bus of a transformer. Horizontal break isolator. So in my previous video, I have shared one actual demo how it works. In this video, I am covering the construction details of horizontal break isolator. So you will find here one image and one construction diagram. Now concentrate on this particular diagram. Here you will find two fixed contacts which are assembled on the stack of insulators. Stack is nothing but assembly. So on this assembly you will find fixed contacts, and at the center position we are having moving contact. So this is a moving contact, and this is a conducting rod or contact rod which moves horizontally, and that is why it is called horizontal type isolator or horizontal break isolator. For its movement, it is having operating mechanism, and this operating mechanism or this complete assembly is supported on the galvanized steel channel or steel frame. The movement of this central rod is either manually or electrically or pneumatically by operator. This is how your horizontal break isolator works. Its construction is also simple to understand. Next is vertical break isolator. Its construction is somewhat similar to that of horizontal break isolator. You will find assembly or stack of insulators on both sides. Fixed terminals or fixed contacts are assembled or fitted on this stack of insulators. At the bottom you will find mechanism, operating mechanism, which is attached with central link. and the movement of this moving contact, this is a rod and the moving contact is operating this particular isolator, particular rod in vertical position, and that is why it is called vertical type isolator. Its main application is for outdoor purpose. Outdoor applications like isolation of circuit breaker, isolation of transformer bank, surge arrestor, such type of isolators are in use. Here in the right side diagram you will find the illustration of construction details of pantograph type isolator. You will find special arrangement or special operating mechanism for this, for the vertical movement of this conductor. This is your conductor is also having two different parts, upper end and bottom end. It is just like a pantograph of your traction system, and to operate it we are having special operating mechanism. So this operating mechanism is linked with this pantograph through solid rotary insulator assembly, and this is a fixed support, solid support of insulators to assemble the pantograph construction. In closing the position of such type of pantograph, overhead station busbar gives a grip. The current is carried by the upper busbar to the lower busbar through the conducting arms of pantograph. While opening the rotating insulator column is rotated about its axis. Thereby, a pantograph blade collapses in a vertical plane and vertical isolation is obtained in such type of operation. This pantograph type isolator is having its own speciality, as the arrangement is having vertical movement. It covers or it requires very less space, floor space. Each pole can be located at a suitable point, and the three poles need not to be in one line, just like horizontal or vertical type isolator. Because in horizontal type and vertical type isolators, we are having mechanical linkage in between three poles, and that is why it is very essential while operating horizontal or vertical type isolators that they should be aligned. They should be in same line. That is not the case in case of pantograph type isolator, and that is the speciality of such type of isolator. It can be located in a line at a desired angle with bus axis, and that is how pantograph type isolator works. So in general, the applications of isolators are isolation of circuit breaker. It is the main function of isolator. It is required for isolation of circuit breaker during maintenance or inspection. It also provides isolation for transformer bank, surge arresters, and it can be used for isolation of line sectioning, and that is how isolator is very important in power system. While selecting isolator for different applications, it is very important to take into consideration normal current rating, short time current rating, rated voltage, and rated insulation level in the selection of isolators. As your isolator is operating at no load condition, there is no need to specify making and breaking current capacity for isolators.